Yeah, no, I've definitely been battling with this thought for sure, but I think that manifestation is almost like a cherry on top. It's like that extra little bit of belief and psychological warfare with yourself, and basically, essentially, like you're hypnotizing your own thoughts and creating an energy around yourself that's tangible, and it seeps into the pores of other people. And then this collectively becomes a bigger energy and a bigger thought. And then if it keeps on growing and growing and growing, that's when the manifestation can come to fruition and actually turn into something. But again, it's only probably 10% of it. And if you don't do it, then yeah, if you don't believe in it, then it's not real 100%. But you
What's good? What's good? This is Sticker the podcast. Hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support de toda mi gente. I hope you're doing good, taking care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, wherever you're at in your life, man. Take care of yourself. Yo, this year's over. You gotta ask yourself, what did I get accomplished? You still got time. You still got it. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Worry about that person you looking in the mirror and say, okay, what can I do? Are you happy with your life financially? Is your money looking kind of shaky? You got to say, hey, man, hey, put all that pride to the side, put on my boots. Let's go handle some business. Hey, look, life ain't always going to be easy, man. You got to have some good days that you be like, man, everything's going good. And just like that, just a snap of a finger, it all falls apart. And at those moments when you're falling apart, what are you going to do when you get yourself back up? Are you going to be complaining, wishing that certain things were a different way? Or are you going to say, hey, you know what? That's in the past. Let me focus on that right there. Let me focus on that target right there. Hey, I have a vision, and I knew if I just stayed with it, I know I'm going to get there. A lot of people lose that focus, man. And then you fall back 10 steps and you left with that doubt, like, what if? What if I just would have just stayed there a little bit longer? What if I just would have took that chance? You never know, man. So when I think about Jake Paul, right, what he's done for the boxing community, amazing job, man. You might not agree with him. You might not like him. You might dislike him. And you be like, I can't stand this guy. He's not good for boxing. To you, it might feel like that. And it's okay to feel like that, man. Because I understand if you've been a boxing fan for all your life and you've seen certain fighters, or maybe you experienced the whole boxing and it didn't work out for you. And you're like, man, how is it that this guy could do it? But you got to give him respect, man. This is me giving Jake Paul his flowers. He has put money, financial money, in people's pockets that needed it the most. Hey, he's selling. He's entertaining y'all. Like I said, man, some of the things that he got critiqued for and that he has done, people are like, nah, I can't take this guy serious. You can't. But let's be real, man. Call a spade a spade. The man is doing what a lot of people didn't think he was going to be able to do. He has said it several times, again and again. It don't matter what I do. People still not going to give me my credit. People still going to look at me and say, oh, well, you know, that was rigged. That fight was scripted. It wasn't real. You could tell he was holding punches. You could tell he's giving, look, all in all, man, he's selling you something that you want to watch. And you're focused on it. I know I am at times. I'm like, okay, here we go again. This Tank Davis and Jake Paul thing, I don't agree with it, but I'm going to watch it. And people will be like, oh, man, it ain't even real. You know, it's exhibition. Look, all in all, bro, you got to think about it like this. For the longest, boxing hasn't really got that kind of attention. And he's filling the void if you really think about it, right? You might say, nah, he ain't really doing it. You got other boxers. But the way that Jake Paul has stepped in and has taken it to that level, it's almost that saying that create something that people really want or need and you will never be broke. Whoever created that wheel, hey man, now we got tires on the car. The car's running. Why? Because it got wheels, right? So you created something. And that's what Jake Paul did. He created something that a lot of people didn't think was possible. Now you got these young generation kids thinking that they could box. They might get knocked out, I'm just saying. But he's giving them hope. He's letting you know, hey, if I could do it at this age, you don't have to follow the same blueprint as everybody else. You don't have to be in the boxing gym at 9 years old, 10 years old as a baby, and then hopefully one day you make it this big. If you just put that time into it, you're disciplined, consistent, and showing up every day. When your body, when your mind is saying enough, you're still there, man. The dude's a smart guy, man. You might, like I said, I don't agree with a lot of things that he does, man. I'm going to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, you got to give respect when you got to give him respect. Because he's created a lane for himself and has helped out a lot of people on the way. You're going to tell me he didn't cut a check for Tyron Woodley? What he did for Ben Askren, remember when he was going through that? He actually gave him money for the situation he was in when he was hospitalized. But like I said, we might not like the guy. It might not be your cup of tea. But one thing I would do, man, as a man to another man, is give him their respect. Because that's the same way I would like to get treated. Because I look at it at the end of the day, we all have a goal in life. Some are very, very vivid, and they really feel like they're going to get what they set out to do. And some, just get lucky through that process. Jake Paul, to me, has shown me that it wasn't luck. It was the fact that I put myself out there. I put my life on the line. Because anything could happen in boxing. Let's just keep it 100 right now. One punch could change everything. And I'm one of the biggest critics when it comes to him in boxing all the time. He hasn't fought a person at his level, at his standards. And, he got to... Look, man, boxing to me is very political. Regardless how you like it, it's extremely political. You just never know. You're not in there making those big money moves and signing them papers and saying, all right, I'm going to get paid how much for what? Go ahead, sign me up, coach. I know, coach, it's been a couple years, but I still got it. I could throw a few chingazos for a couple rounds. But you got to understand, man, we in the business of entertainment. And he just figured it out. Like I said, you might not like him. You might not agree with him. You might say, hey, what is his initial goal with boxing? And you be like, man, this doesn't make sense. And I've been told several times, if it don't make sense, you're doing something right. Because not everybody can understand the madness. And I respect that. That's where I'm at with it, y'all. I can't say Jake Paul's an influencer, a YouTuber, a Disney character. I can't say none of that. The man has put on some gloves, put his life on the line, knowing anything could happen. And we've seen it time and time again. One punch could change everything for a person's life, not just the fight game. I'm talking about the life. They could get paralyzed, get hit wrong. Trust me, anything could happen, man. So when I take this time to explain to y'all that I think Tank Davis is going to knock him out, that's just respectfully, that's where I'm at with it. But Jake Paul, man, he has done something in boxing that has never been done before. He went from this YouTuber, whatever, little joker, little playing around, and you might a little bit disturbing some of the things his brother did too. But at the end of the day, look where he's at now. You know the old saying, it's not where you at, but where you going. Respect to Jake Paul, man. Y'all do me a favor. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about Jake Paul in boxing. Has he done something amazing, or is he just, rigging the game? Y'all let me know, man. But do me a favor, before you head out, subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always in there active with me, gente tu side. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, 1. What's good? What's good? This is Steeko. Hey, do me a favor, man. Somewhere on here, you get a chance to check out my other channel. I release all my music there. We have a lot of music coming out this year. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out. Do me a favor as well. Check out the website, r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. Let's keep this moving going. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for being patient with me. Hey, let's get it this year. All right, 1.